I'm a guy that's 24. Each day I build some more. I like episode 7 and episode 8. I'm Rich Boy J. Hello boyos, Rich Boy J here, back with another video, and I'm here to show you today what I got for Christmas. This is actually a really special Christmas for me because typically I don't really get Lego related gifts as Christmas presents. Most people who know me know I work at a Lego store, and this figure, well, he's probably already bought it for himself, or he can get it a little bit cheaper for himself. So why bother getting him a Star Wars related Christmas gift? But when people are able to get me a Lego related Christmas gift, specifically things that I can't just get at my Lego store, it really does mean a lot. I didn't have super high expectations for Christmas gifts this year, but there are quite a few surprises that made me really happy. So I'm actually super excited to show you guys what I ended up getting. The first thing we're going to check out is actually a bit of a care package from a good friend. This is from Playmation, also known as Benjamin Roblin. This is actually the guy who made the Cold Like Hoth music video. So if you guys haven't checked that video out, as well as his channel in general, because he is an incredible brick filmer, I definitely urge you to do that. But he sent me some incredible stuff in this package, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this open and show you guys what was sent. So first off, he sent me the Geonosian fighter set from 2002, which was pretty awesome. It is open, but the box is in incredible condition. All the parts are in here. I actually couldn't remember how our conversation went. I know he mentioned sending me the box just because I told him the box I had was pretty smashed up. And I love the boxes from this era. Like, this was not, I wouldn't say it's my childhood, because this was like a little past when I was really into Lego Star Wars. I kind of got into Lego Star Wars around 04, 05. But I remember just like, you know, finding these images online and being like, oh, I want all these ships. I just want to be able to set up the big Geonosis battle with all the vehicles they included here. As an aside, I really do miss when Lego did stuff like that, when they showed pictures of other sets on the back of the box. Like, this is just really is a good incentive to just motivate you to buy all the sets out of a wave, right? Like, you see this photo and it's basically something almost straight out of the movie, but it's recreated entirely with Lego sets. I miss when they used to do that. But nonetheless, I was super happy to get this. This is the second copy of this set that I own. The first one I actually ended up finding at a Toys R Us. I guess they had just found a bunch in like the back room, because I got it many years after the set had been retired. And as a kid, I was super excited to see what I thought was an unobtainable set there on the shelves for me to get. And it was also on super discount. So he went ahead and sent this over to me, got the instruction book in here as well. And I was actually really surprised with how good of a condition this was in. Look at this. This is crisp. This is pristine. This is like almost right out of the box quality. So really appreciate that. Look at that boy Yoda on the computer at late hours of the night. So if we put that aside, we'll look at the next thing in this. And this is one I had no idea he was going to be sending me. But it is, I think, the 2007 Hellfire droid, 2007, 2008. And this is really cool. This is actually the first Hellfire droid I've ever gotten. Like, I've never actually bought one. So I'm probably going to put this together sometime soon. This will make a pretty cool addition to my like prequel shelf of Lego sets. So I really do appreciate this, especially considering the fact that I don't own a single Hellfire droid in Lego. The next thing was so cool. So this is the one thing I was actually kind of expecting in this package. As you guys know, I'm working on a minifig wall for my minifig, just trying to collect every Star Wars minifigure that has ever been released. And Benjamin initially reached out to me saying, hey, I have some extra figs I can send you to help kind of fill in some holes in your wall. So I was like, okay, cool. I sent him a list of some of the figures I didn't have, and he looked through it and he saw some extra ones he had on hand, and he sent them right over. And this is initially what I thought was going to be in this package. All this other stuff was just really icing on the cake. But the two things in here that are just so awesome to me is he actually ended up with extras of the Han Solo and Leia from the UCS Falcon. I do not have the UCS Falcon set. You guys know I have my own custom UCS Falcon build, which kind of gave me less of an incentive to get that set. But these figures are what I really wanted to get because they're only in that set, specifically the face print with those masks they wear when they're in the Exogorth. So I am super stoked to have these figures. 2019 is really just going to go down as the year of rare figures for me, because this is just freaking awesome. Other things in here are just really some like variants of figures I already have, and he also threw in a bunch of First Order troops that will certainly help out for the Starkiller base mock, so I really appreciate that. And with those things out of the way, we gotta get to what is easily the one thing I had no clue he was gonna be sending me, but it might be the coolest thing that I've been sent in this package. So go ahead and move this bubble wrap out of the way. Now what you'll notice from this is that in the middle there's a poster of Episode 4, my favorite Star Wars film, but along the outside of it, those are actually legit original film prints from the special edition of this film, which is so freaking cool. I literally have nothing like this in my collection of Star Wars and Lego Star Wars things, so this is just so awesome. I literally had no idea he was sending me anything like this. On the back, you can see it's even been authenticated. There's a signature there saying, you know, this is one of the film cells from the original print. And if you get, I don't even know if I can show this on camera. If you get a close enough look, you can see some of the scenes in the film, and that is just so freaking cool to me. I'm trying to think of like the ideal place to hang this thing. I'm honestly not sure yet, but I am so happy to have this. Like, Benjamin, you have no idea how awesome this ended up being. This really wasn't initially supposed to be a Christmas gift of any sort. It was just something he sent me. He lives in Canada, so it took a little bit of time for it to actually get to me. And I ended up picking up the package from the P.O. box, and I just kind of had it sitting there for a while. I've been so busy lately, and on Christmas Day, I thought, you know what, let me just, surprise myself with something. Let's go ahead and open this package that Benjamin sent me. And this literally made my Christmas Day in terms of gifts that I got. So, dude, thank you so much for everything in here. I really appreciate it, and these will make fine additions to my collection. And of course, the nice, awesome Christmas gifts don't stop there. I also was gifted this bad boy from being an employee of a Lego store. This is easily the best gift that I've gotten as an employee of a Lego store. I've been an employee there for a little over 6 years now, and this is the first time they've done anything licensed for a gift like this. It has a 20th anniversary seal on it, which is so cool because I guess that technically makes this a 20th anniversary set. So I'm actually an owner of all the 20th anniversary sets with this one in my collection. But this thing is just so freaking cool. I love that they did this. Whenever I saw it, I was just like, yes, this is what I've wanted as an employee of Lego. And I still understand there are a lot of people out there who are going to have to pay a pretty hefty price to get a hold of this thing. And I definitely understand that sucks, because if I was not an employee of Lego, I would be super bummed that, I basically was not able to get this without paying a ridiculous price. But I will enjoy the fact that I am, and I'm still not sure what I want to do with this. Like, I want to build it on one hand, but on the other hand, I don't want to open it. Like, it's just, I'm very torn with this particular set. But I will probably decide something, decide what to do with this sometime down the line. But I'm just happy to finally have this thing in my possession. And surprisingly enough, that's not even where my list of rare gifts end in this video. I actually ended up getting gifted this from my Secret Santa at work, and this really blew me away. Like I said, I didn't have high expectations, especially for getting Lego Star Wars stuff for Christmas. I never really do. But all this stuff I kind of ended up with for this Christmas has really just made this one of the best Christmases I've had in a really long time. So we did a Secret Santa at work, and I unfortunately did not get this back in the day, but one of my coworkers did get it. And he figured that I was basically a much bigger Star Wars fan than he was, so he ended up getting me for Secret Santa, and I guess he heard me talk to people about how badly I wanted this thing, and he actually gave me his copy of it. So he knows who he is. If he ends up watching this, you have no idea how much I appreciate this. As much as I tried to express it, like, I'm just so happy to have this thing. Like, this was one of those weird sets that was even, difficult for me to get as a Lego employee. But now that I have it in my collection, I'm just so happy. Like, I just had no idea that I was gonna end up with this thing. This is crazy. Like, I still am in awe that this is sitting in my hands right now and that I actually own it. I've really had this feeling a lot recently, with getting the Cloud City Boba Fett in my collection. I was sent the Cloud City Leia and Luke from that set. So this has just been a really special year for me in terms of just acquiring various valuable pieces of Lego Star Wars. And I'm just so excited to have this. I really cannot wait to see what the new year has in store for me in terms of my collection, my channel, my builds. But Christmas ended up pretty good. But that's going to finish up the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed checking out my Christmas haul. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys end up getting in terms of Lego or Star Wars for Christmas. I would love to know. Please feel free to share those in the comment section. If you guys like what I do, go ahead and support the video by hitting the like button, support the channel by smashing that subscribe button, and I'll be back again very soon.